All right. Okay, I was trying to make sure that I can serve you better. But if I get started, we already have signals from wanted to confirm, but okay. Okay. Right. I was seeing signals somewhere, but I need to confirm before I post them anywhere else. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. All right, happy to have you here. Okay, happy to have you here this morning, ladies and gentlemen. And I believe we are doing whatever it takes. That is the attitude. And if you have the attitude of doing whatever it takes, then your approach to the business will be different. I'm greeting you from Kampala here, where I'm going to be for only 2 days, today and tomorrow. And after those 2 days, I'll be logging into another country, that will be Kenya, to be able to see what we can do to make sure that more people can be winning. Yeah, my name is Julius. Those that have appointments with me, I'm already here. I will not stay longer, but I'll be here for only 2 days. And after these 2 days, I'll be able to travel to Kenya and cut out some different meetings in that side of Kenya. Hope to see my brothers and sisters in Nairobi, that side of Kenya, and see what we can do to change our financial situation. Happy to see you, my friend Olamindi AF. Happy to see you on this morning call. I want to respect and apprehend different leaders on the call. I see Leader Nullblock from South Africa. I want to respect, and also I see different Leader Halima. Happy to see you, Leader Ezron from Tanzania. Happy to see you, Leader Mari. Happy to see you, Leader Elizabeth Stali from UK. Happy to see you, C. O'Brien, Riho. Happy to see you, Leader Brian from that side of Australia. Happy to see you, Leader Newsborn. From that side, if I'm not mistaken, Italy. Ladies and gentlemen, protocol observed, and good morning. My question to you today, this morning, if I was going to start with having the right mindset for business, which is one of the criteria that could differentiate you from the so many people that are doing Royalq, because business is done by mindset. Business is not done by how much you know. Business is not done by, although they are important, but what is more important is you to have the right mindset for business. And unless someone develops the right mindset for business, they could stay in the same situation for a very long period of time. And having a right mindset is one of the criteria you need, right? For you to be able to have a successful business. Okay. And for you to be able to have a very successful business, you need to make sure that you have the right mindset. And without the right mindset, ladies and gentlemen, it could be very, very hard for you to have results, right? And so, today I want to start from somewhere and to make sure that I could get this happen. Okay, now, what do I mean when I talk about the right mindset? And when I insist on having the right mindset for business, what really do I mean for you to have the results that you need? First and foremost, if you're already in Royalq, it is very, very important for you to understand the business in and out. Because the failure for you to understand the business in and out will cause you not to have the right mindset. First and foremost, I want you to have a mindset that I usually say, treat Royalq like a business and it will pay you like a business. Stop treating this like a luxury. Stop treating this like gambling, all right? One of the reasons why you may not be having results is because you are treating this like gambling. I want to give you an example of a friend of mine who we entered a trade yesterday together, and we are trading a coin called JST. JST, all right? Now, when this particular coin JST was sent on different groups, some had traded this coin some time ago, others we are seeing it for the very first time. And so what I did, I got into this particular trade. Okay, let me just share my screen. Okay, I know this market will be going down for the next few minutes, but basically and purely, I understand the business I'm in, so the market goes down and the market goes up. Actually, yesterday, I was trading, actually I don't trade many coins, but basically and purely today, I'm trading 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm trading 4 coins because I was able to raise my capital to a certain capacity where I feel I can be able to do that. Okay, now, yesterday, this is the name of the coin. It's called JST. It's the name of the coin. And when you treat Royalq not like a gambling business, when you join a trade, you stop posting crying posts. When I talk about crying posts, you understand that you have put your money in a particular coin and you are not the market. So once you trade, once you instruct your robot how much you need from that particular trade, your next responsibility is to be patient, and that's all. So no gimmicks, no emotions attached. I know these issues of people posting on groups crying. Me, your duty is to trade, instruct the bot, and after instructing the bot, then you are done, all right? That's all you need to do. And so only those that will be able to treat this like a business will be able to benefit from it like a business, right? And those that will treat this like a gambling business, then their results will be gambling. And so you having the right mindset of an entrepreneur that understands that you are not a robot, That's why you were able to subscribe for a robot. And the robot to take charge of your decisions. Now, the question could be, after you have traded, you have instructed your bot to trade, then why do you become emotional to the trade? That's the question. So when we enter trades at different levels, at different times, even when we send the signal, ladies and gentlemen, if you're using signals to trade, today I'll talk about passive traders. Even if you're using the signal to trade, I want you to understand we enter at different times. And because we enter at different times, we get out of trades at different times. And so don't involve personal emotions in the robot. Whatever goes down comes up. You need to exercise patience. And there are three major C's I want to talk about this morning before I go to my main topic. And these three C's are responsible for your results and your success. The first C that will cause you a lot of trouble is contrasting. Julius posts $24 in profit, and you start contrasting. You start to contrast the results of Julius and your results. One of the reasons why you will get out of business, and it's common to so many entrepreneurs have failed in online businesses, it is comparing. You compare your results with someone's results. Even in trading, you enter at different times of the day. It doesn't matter whether it's a one shot. It doesn't matter whether you are thinking a strategy. It doesn't matter whether you are using a copy trader, not at all. And so, allow the bot to take charge of your trades. Allow the bot to take charge of your results. Your duty is to instruct it and leave the instructions take time. Why? Why is it important to have such an approach? I'll make sure that I play a video, and this video will express why is it important for you to have an approach. It's one of the reasons why that might differentiate so many people. And this is one of the important principles for business, and it is called the principle of longevity. And this principle of longevity is very, very important as you do business. And if anyone here is able to understand this principle of longevity, an understanding that if you could have a mindset, right? I'll be playing this in the next few minutes. That if you could be able to have a mindset of not focusing your time on something you can never control. I want to repeat my statement. Of not focusing your time on something you cannot control. Anything you cannot control. It's very, very important. Because when it comes to trading, even if someone is on this call and is a super trader, you can analyze the market and the market can take a different direction. And unless you develop a mindset of focusing on what you can't control. Okay, let me play you this short video to express my point very, very well. Just a minute. I want to play you this video. Okay. So the results that you want in the business, ladies and gentlemen on the call, the results that you want are going to come depending on how you think. And your mindset will be one of the reasons why some of you will get out of business. By the way, usually some of my friends used to tell me this word, that some of you will stay and some of you will go. And I used to tell myself, I will not be one of those that will go. But I want also to say it here again. As we keep here, this time next year, some of you will not be around. And the reason why you will not be around is very simple. Your mindset. You don't have any other big reason why you will not be around. You don't be around because of your mindset, how you think, how you see things. And because you see things differently, I will play that video. I'm just uploading it here. Because we see things differently, that's why some of you will not be here by this time next year. As it is, I'm about to make my first year in Royalq. And by the time I make my first year, there were people I started with business and they're not here. And the answer is simple, the way they think. And so, mindset is key. Focus on things you can control. Who of you raise up the hand and says, I can control the market? None of us can control the market. Even if you're a super trader, I bet you down. Even if you predict that this coin will take this direction, in the afternoon it may take a different direction. Because everybody, and yesterday, by the way, I was one of the happy people. Yesterday I was very happy because the market humbled everybody. I never saw what I usually see on a daily basis. The market caught everybody and showed them that none of you controls me. And so, as leaders, as people in business, it is very, very important to focus on what we can control. What can we control? It is as simple as instructing our bot. And after instructing our bot, then we be patient. The lack of the ability to be patient has caused people to lose profit. Someone joins a trade and I see someone post on the group, but this coin is very slow. This coin is very slow. Me, I feel like getting out of this trade. Yeah, then you are involving emotions in the trade. And because you are involving emotions in the trade, you find yourself not winning all the time. And those that are patient, when they post results that are huge, then you say, hey, why is it they are winning and I'm not winning? It's the ability and the power to focus on what they can control. And today, I want to give you the ability to decide that once you use the bot to trade, then be patient. Then be patient too. As you become patient in your trades, ladies and gentlemen, this morning, I want to talk about the ability of being new in every trade. The ability of being new in every trade, okay? I think the other time when I was here, I talked about this app. It is called Crypto Panic. Okay, it's one of the amazing apps that can keep you updated if you are interested in what's happening in the news anchor, right? Okay. Right, because news affects the movement of the market. I'll not read to that. Now, my focus is how to be new in the trades, right? For example, if I'm trading back, right? If I'm trading back, it's very, very important for me to want to, what can I say? It's very, very important for me to be new in this trade all the time. Julius, what do you mean by being new? If you are not using, because there are two types of trading, and I'll be going to my topics, but I need to make this very clear. If you are not using the margin call or the margin strategy, that whenever the market drops, your robot is able to buy, and you are using the one shot. Okay, before I continue, let me see those that are here, and your best way of trading is one shot. You are here, and your best way of trading, you love one shot. Can you give me a thumbs up? Okay, you are here, and your best way of trading is one shot. You can give me a sign. Your best way of trading is one shot. One shot is your best way of trading. Can I see some hands? Okay. Your best way of trading is one shot. Best way of trading is one shot. That's beautiful. Thank you so much. Now, why is it that even in one shot, It's very, very important for us to manage our wallets. Let me get there. Now, it's very, very important as you are trading. I want to repeat this. No matter who gives you the signal, I want to repeat, no matter who gives you the signal, it's very, very important to look at the average price and the current price after you have set a trade. If the average price is far away from the current price, then understand that your bot will take long to sell. And let us look at all these signals here. And what art can be used for you to be new in every trade? The art that can be used to be new in every trade, ladies and gentlemen, is to be new on every trade. Julius, what do I mean by being new? Don't use all your money on a particular trade. Always have what we call reserve fees, what I could call a backup. A backup. Maybe if you are using a capital of 1,000, right? And you are doing one shot, let me say for 500. Always have a reserve of around 250 or 100 or $200 so that you can be able to keep on at least doing what you call manual replenishment so that you become new in the market. So that you become new in the market. By the way, it's one of the tricks that I've found very, very effective, and you will never sit into a floating loss of one shot. For example, let me see if I could do one here physically. Okay, before I go to my, someone inboxed me that in the morning and I thought to handle it. Let me see if I could cut out a simple transaction. Okay, just a minute. I want to repeat those that I have prospects in Kenya very early in the morning on Saturday. I'll be in Kenya at Maryland Hotel. I'll be there. Although I will not be in Kenya by Saturday, I'll be in Kenya early enough, not Saturday. I have several other meetings I'll be able to take over in Nairobi. And okay. Let me just show you what I was talking about. Keeping new in the trades, right? Now, for example, let me try to block. Okay, now, if I'm trading, let me say back. Okay, let me say sun. And I want to be in this trade when I'm new. I can come and I tap on buy. If I don't open up margin calls, market price, and I press here $10. This simple purchase I've done will keep me new in this trade. Why? Because I'll be buying at the current price of this particular coin, and this impact will create a new average price. That's very, very important. If you look at this average price, if I put in $10, it will create a new average price, which basically and purely will be moving the average price near to my current price, even if I'm trading with the one shot. So you just need to tap on buy. You don't need to invest in too much. Even if it is $10, if I just put in $10 here, you see, it goes to negative 18, but also it creates a new average price, a new average price. And so it is very, very important for you to keep new in the trade. And unless you are new in the trade, that is when you can always, as others complain to being too much floating loss, you will be moving profit after profit, profit after profit. And your trick is just to manage your wallet right. When this coin goes into deep, you purchase, even if it is $10. The essence is this, and I want everybody to understand that whenever the coin goes down, the coin gets cheap. I don't need to be a trader to understand this. Actually, I tell you, me, I'm not even a trader. I don't need to be a trader to understand this. Whenever the coin, when you check this return rate and it is huge, it means this coin is deep. Now, if you are trading this particular coin, you don't need to come and put in $1,000. You put in $10 and you see the average price moving closer to the current price. Then you wait. After some few minutes or 1 hour, you come again and put in the next $10. You'll find the magic that you never have too much floating loss. And that power keeps you in business all the time. You never have too much floating. You never have too much floating, and you will be happy to see your trades in blue all the time. That was my first training. If you have understood what I've talked about, you know, when it comes to understanding, we understand at different levels. And that I understand. If you have understood, give me some thumbs up. You need to keep new in the trade. Please don't say, oh, they gave me a signal. I wait this signal until this signal will get out of this trade. I'm still here. I'm into floating loss. Manage your funds right. I want to repeat, there is no trader that controls the market. There's no trader that controls the market. Stop saying, oh, signal. Yeah, I'm still waiting for the signal. Please be sharp. You know, as you will say that making money, you need to be at least sharp a bit. So manage your wallet. Don't put all your $1,000 into a signal. If you love that aspect of approach, if you go in with $800, remain with 200. If this coin goes down, prepare for it to reverse. When things don't go your way, when things don't go your way, especially if the signal is good. And when you put in $10, you think $10, you move the average price near the current price, and you never complain. You never complain. Why? Because you are new in the market all the time. One of the reasons why most of you are into too much floating loss. Someone traded back, let me say, in December last year, and he has not invested in a single coin since December last year. And he's using one shot to trade. Because if you are using a cycle, by the way, I'll tell you why Royalq chose the cycle trade. Because if you are using a cycle, you never sit in floating loss for long. Your floating loss will be minimal. And so if you come in to use the one shot as a trading parameter, you need to have reserve funds. If it's a one shot and the market's not moving your way, it's a one shot and the market's not moving your way, then make sure you are investing in some little money continuously. Make sure you're investing in some little money so that you move the average price closer to the current price. That is very, very important. I see now some hands about this. The other issue I want to handle is this. Nobody will teach you these things unless you are able to do them by yourself. And someone is getting annoyed. But that's the truth. You need to personally go into your app, tap on buy, market price, and invest in some $10 and see what happens. Sincerely speaking, no one can do that for you apart by yourself. And if you are trading those coins, go and put in some $10 and see. If you don't have capital, then you're not managing your funds right. You need to have some reserve. Things don't go my way, I have a backup of $200. Why? Let me show you why it is important to have reserve. I was looking at someone's trades the other day, and which coin can I use? For example, let me use this. Look, for this particular coin to trade, to sell, this coin must go above 0.01655 for it to sell for me. Now, if I don't invest in more money here, if this coin goes too low, it might take it years for it to get there. I saw someone trade yesterday. The coin has to sell at $2, but this particular coin is at over 0.15 because it created the average price is $2, but look at the current price. It might take you years to sell this coin, sincerely speaking. And so you need to be managing your funds right to make sure that you are putting in some $10, at least $10, to move the average price near to the current price. I hope that is done. And I hope from today, I will not see people crying on the groups, oh, floating loss is killing me, oh, others are making profit, I'm not making. You're not managing your funds right. If you manage your funds right, you never sit in too much floating loss. Now let me listen to Margaret and iPhone. Please make sure you're on the topic. Yes, Margaret? You know, it seems these guys, their hands were up the other time. Huh? Let me just help them lower them down. And let me remove the cost horsepowers, lower their hand. Let me talk to Alfred. Seems these two, they don't have reasons why their hands are up, so I lower them. Okay, let me speak to Alfred. Yes, Alfred.
Hello, leader. Good morning.
Morning, sir.
Yes. Please, I wish to know the difference between the one shot and the cycle.
Okay, what is the difference between, what is the difference? You want to know the difference between a one shot and a cycle, am I right, sir?
Yes, sir. Because you said that when trading on a cycle, you will not have floating loss for long. So I wish to know the difference.
Okay. Now, there are two ways we can trade on a cycle, right? I'll start with the cycle, okay?
Okay.
The first way is to come here. Now I'm handling my first topic if you receive the Zoom link. If you receive the Zoom link, let's see if I could have one. I don't know. These signals, I'm not sure. I will not post them in. Okay, let me just show you. Okay, it was talking about API binding, how to become a passive trader. Okay, now a passive trader can enjoy the cycle. Now, the first way of using a cycle is this. You come here on circle, right? Are we together, Mr. Alfred?
Yes, we are.
Alfred, okay, now you come here on circle, and you need to learn how to choose your personal trader, right?
Yes.
This is a trading partner that you can choose. These trading partners are just a group of traders, right? And these traders have been able to fulfill the following instructions. One is to make a profit of $1,000 within a given period of time, right?
Okay.
And once they have been able to do that, once you come and win that, Royalq makes you what we call a copy trader, okay? For example, for you to choose your personal trading partner, if you want to use a cycle for the first way, is to come on that graph up there, tap on it, okay? Look at these copy traders that are here from Kongakunu, AI bought all these ones here to the past 10. You can see this by profit, the amount of profit they are making, or you can tap here on the return rate. So I tap on return rate. Now they're different. DNAV's Bro leads, BlackRock leads, AI bot. They're also the top 10. Now, you can also decide to choose depending on the hot list, those that are used by many people. Okay, and here we go. You can also choose depending on the popularity list, those that are more popular. And you can pick any. Now, when you pick a copy trader, for example, I'll pick, I have my favorites. They're around, they're not many. I have one. I don't know whether he has been able to change. I have one called FA bot. And okay, let me try another because I'm not seeing him. I'll try this one, Crown Jewel. All right, Crown Jewel Circle. Okay, now when you choose a trader, you need to understand that as a passive trader, because for you to be a passive trader, you need to have good capital. Okay.
Okay.
All together, Alfred, you need to have good capital to be a passive trader. And so you need to follow the instructions of that trader. For example, if you look at this trader, he says, according to the instructions he has provided for the bot to trade, he says the market is volatile, is our best friend, and the robot works based on the capacity of the market's volatility. Whether the market is bullish or bearish, there will be 24 hours change in volatility. Our strategy is set to benefit from these opportunities. And our Royalq bot has the ability to execute all these potentials based on the inbuilt high frequency trading capacity. Now, his strategy of trading, you need to follow how much for a particular coin, all right? How much? And he says in his, I don't know why his table is not here, but let me go to his website to show you. His website is called crownjewelcircle.com. That is his website. Okay. And here on his website, he has different languages. So anybody with different language could understand. That's one. Two, when we scroll down here and we come on trading, I'll keep it short, on trading. He says, maximum use of capital and managing floating loss. Our strategy is capable to keep floating loss at 12%, even when the market dips at 60%. We maintain our strategy fee at 1% in the three exchanges. Now he says, if you have a capital of 195, you trade one coin and the first buying amount will be 15. Okay?
Okay.
If you have a capital of $300, you will trade one coin, and this coin will cater when the market goes deep by 300%, 30%. This one goes down by 20%, this one 30%. If you want to use 450 for one coin, this will cater for 40% dip in the market. If you trade with 750, this is better for 50% market dip. Now, if you decide to use a copy trader, all right, your goal is to become a passive trader, right?
Okay.
And as a passive trader, you are comfortable, okay, to make at least 5% per month of your capital. I hope my statement is clear.
Yes, I'm getting you clearly.
You are comfortable to make 5% of your capital at the end of the what? Of the month. When the market is too good, you might go more than that, right? But the minimum you will not sleep without at the end of the month is 5%. Why? Because you are a passive trader. You put in your capital, let me say $1,050, and you are trading one coin. So that coin will keep on going up and going down. Whenever it goes down, depending on the strategy set by this copy trader, the bot will be buying more of that particular trade. I hope I've answered the first way to trade like a passive trader. Okay, now let me get back to my Royalq. If you are not comfortable with choosing these copy traders and setting the parameters as they will instruct you, right? Now, you can set your own trading parameter. Are we together, my brother Alfred?
Yeah, we are together.
Now, the second way to trade in the cycle is to set your own trading parameter, right? And this aspect, you'll understand two main things. One, you understand that the market has three main directions. One, the market can be bullish, all right? The market can go bearish, and the market can go flat, right? And so, this in your mind, you can set your own trading parameter, right? And when you set your own trading parameter, you change it depending on the direction of the market. Let me see. I don't know whether the feedback is coming from you or the feedback is coming from me. Now, make sure we are not getting feedback from you because it will be a very bad disservice, all right? Okay, now, you come here on my strategy setting, okay? And you set your own parameter. I'll use one. Let me use this. Okay. Now, with this strategy, I'm just going to show you. It has the first buying amount to be 15, the margin calls to be 30, the whole position take profit. I usually explain this from the word go, that if the market rises by 1.1, okay, and it tries to go down by 0.1, my robot sell. But the whole position take profit callback, this gives our robot a benefit of doubt. Why? If the market can increase by 2%, the robot will allow the market to continue. It will only not have a benefit of doubt if we put a 0 here. I hope that is clear. Now, the second parameter you need to learn is the margin call configuration, where you want to configure how you want your bot to buy. You want to configure how you want your bot to buy. Now, the first call you are saying, especially if the market, I'm going to mute you now. No, although you have my host powers, I still, let me mute you because you are doing me a disservice now. Now, the ability and the power to decide what you put here, the margin call drop, and the multiples of buying ratio depend on how much you want to use for this particular coin that you want to trade. Now, the question could be, Julius, how do I choose the coin that I want to trade and give it the parameters? These parameters will depend to you. But as you design your own parameters, someone will ask me, yes, you can design your own because there's no one that has particular. Okay, you see the market is going, the market is now bully. It does not go so down by 5%, 10%. We are not in a bearish market now. Okay, now, from the first call to the fourth call, these are into one group. And this group, ladies and gentlemen, is what we call the whole warehouse mode. I will keep it there. Now, these ones, if the bot buys by 0.2, when the market falls down by 0.2, the bot buys one time. The market falls again by 0.2, the bot buys one time. The market falls by 0.3, the bot still buys one time. Now, if the market bounces from this and it goes more than this and it makes a profit of 1.1 and above, and it tries to go down by 0.1 when it's not continuing in profit, from here, the bot will sell this, sell this, sell this one time because it is in the whole warehouse mode. Okay, I'm trying to explain and I'm very slow. Now, on the fourth call, it goes down by 0.3. So these four are the ones that respond to this, especially like I'm going to show you now. Especially if your strategy mode is into what we call the whole warehouse mode. The whole, I think I'm still in the past, but the words were changed recently. Now, from the 5th call to the 30th call, for example, in this scenario, every call is independent. What do I mean by being independent? That when the market falls down, for example, from the 5th call, 0.5, the bot buys one time. But if the market bounces back, the bot will only sell if it is independent. This alone, or this alone. This or these calls can be made independent. If you change your strategy mode to the sub-mid mode real-time settlement, you are making the 5th call to the 100th call independent. I hope that is clear. Now, if you decide to use a cycle to trade, you must dedicate a certain amount of money to a particular coin. That's where I'm going right now. For example, how can I choose the coins I want to trade? Royalq provides 70 coins in Binance. On general, that are less volatile, and on professional, that are more volatile. Now, I don't have a formula that you can use to choose the coin, but I will use the following words. 1, choose a coin that you love. I usually say, if you don't want to use a copy trader, find 3 coins that you love. My 3 coins are usually the following. Mine are Bitcoin, Ethereum, and ADA. They are my 3 favorite coins. I don't know which reasons you'll depend on to make yours that are favorite. But for you to choose a favorite coin, the following are key. 1, I just love Bitcoin because it was the first cryptocurrency. It is very volatile. I don't have any other feelings that I have why I love Bitcoin, but it's very volatile. That's why I love it. I love Ethereum because Ethereum is used to create so many smart contracts on the blockchain network. And how can you be able to find a coin you love? Simple formula. Ladies and gentlemen, those that have been here with me for some time, I told you, you just need to come here on coinmarketcap.com, or you can use your Binance account. How, Julius? You can come here on CoinMarketCap, pick a coin. I actually have a habit, and my habit is I read 1 coin a day. Every day, in my ample time, I find 1 coin and get to know more about it. Why was this coin formed? Who are the people behind this coin? What is the importance of this coin in the market? And that helps me. Why does it help me? because I'm able to understand when someone sends me a signal, Julius trade back. And when I read about back and what I know about it, I found out that this particular coin doesn't have any maybe good intentions in this season. So I may say, I will not trade it because I still have to make personal decision about this particular trade. So someone is giving me. I don't know whether I'm trying to create some sense. So go to CoinMarketCap and read about these coins before you choose them to trade them by yourself by giving them a strategy. And when you give a strategy, I'm talking about passive traders. I know my friend who is a passive trader and he's trading 10 coins. He trades these coins long term and your target is only 5%. Okay, maybe you say every coin I will trade. I'm not saying you make 5%, but you make more than that. Maybe you say that I will trade 5 coins and each coin $300. Okay, now, once the market changes from being bullish to bearish, now you go back and change your parameter. When the market falls by 10%, 20%, 30%, 40%, or 5%, 10%, why? Because you can create your own trading parameter. And as it will be buying, it is in a cycle. So my brother asked me, Alfred, a cycle is a continuous buy and sell, buy and sell, buy and sell. And you can use 2 ways to trade a cycle. You can choose your own trader, or you can set your own parameter. And when you set your own parameter, you are using the martingale strategy to trade, which we call the dollar cost averaging method. And if you are using that to trade, you are saying when the market maybe falls down by this percentage, how do you determine the percentage? Determine the percentage on determining on the trend of the market. The market now is taking an upward movement, or what we call an upward trend. And in the upward trend movement of the market, we need to change from expecting the market to fall down by 5% to expecting the market to fall down by 0.2, 0.3, 5%. And when the market changes and it goes bearish, now you increase the margin call drop from 0.2 to 0.3, now 5%. That is one if you want to trade using a cycle. And if you want to trade by yourself, you choose your own coins that you want to trade. How do I depend that I want to choose these coins? You read about them. You fall in love with certain coins. There's a coin I love. That name is called Shiba Inu. And I'm still staking this particular coin on I'm still holding this particular coin on my Trust wallet. Even if someone tells me that coin will never do well, I'm comfortable because I love the coin. I love the project, right? I love the project. And since I love the project, I still have my Shiba. And unless it gets to a certain amount I want it, I can never sell it. So find something you love and decide to trade it. And whenever it goes down, since you understand the project of this particular coin, you allow your bot to buy deep during the happy times. I want to give you 5 examples of the happy times that have happened to the other friend of mine who trades using the cycle. There is a coin he loves so much, and this coin is called Doge. Yesterday, as many of you are jubilating, this guy nailed it hard time. Why? Because when Doge was doing bad, he was buying using the cycle. He was buying deep, buying. So during the good times of Doge, oh my God, I'm just telling him to give me his results, because he showed me when he had $2,000 in profit. $2,000 in profit. Why? Because he fell in love with the project. During the bad times, he's allowing his bot to buy the dip, and during the good times, then he allows his bot to keep on buying and selling, buying and selling, buying and selling. I hope now it's okay with you with the cycle. But your goal as a cycle trader should be passive income. And passive income has a minimum of 5%. Although I know you can make between 10% to 50% on a monthly basis. That I know. But usually when I'm presenting the opportunity, I give it the minimum so that when you get the maximum, you become happy. That's the first way to trade using the cycle. And so those that are using the one shot as a trading parameter, meaning as you are trading with the one shot, there are 3 different ways you can trade the one shot. 3 different ways. And I think I need to talk about them today. One is the power of thinking, imagination, where I talk about one of our biggest projects of making your $1,000 become $1.4 million within a period of 2 years. Those are 24 months. Someone told me yesterday, Julius, you are joking. You don't understand the basics. You have not taken time, but I'm here talking about basics. A simple thing you need to do is to just make 1%. 1% every day for the next 24 months is equal to $1.4 million with $1,000. Now, those that don't understand cryptocurrency, when I talk about this, you think like I'm speaking from heaven. Those that have not set goals of making $1 million, when I spoke about this, it's as if I'm speaking, I am like an they call them island. You think like an island has fallen. Those that are coming from returns on investment, when I talk about such things, you think like, but why are those companies not paying us? Because you are not thinking long term. Now, there is power in thinking long term. And one of the reasons why our approaches in business are different is the power and the ability to set 3 different types of goals. The first goal is what you call the short-term goal. I usually give my example. I had a short-term goal of changing my house. I had a short-term goal of buying a car. I had a short-term goal for buying 5 plots of land, which I'm done. Now my long-term goal is to develop wealth using the crypto market space. And so if you have a long-term goal, get your $1,000 and do this simple thing every day. Now the challenge is this, and it's a very big challenge in the market and in the business. People want results now. And it's a big challenge. And so what you need to do, you need to be consistent. And Julius, what do you mean by consistent? Right, let us look at the power, the compounding effect. Let's look at the compounding effect. Okay, so I'll use the compounding calculator to express this point, then go to how we trade this out. Okay, the principal stands for the capital. Our capital is $1,000, right? Our interest rate is 1%. And we are taking 24 months. So we are starting today on the 5th of April, 2022, and we are moving 24 months ahead. And let us see how much we can make. Okay, starting today, we shall have a total of 731 days, right? And we shall end our trade on the 5th of April, 2024, 1% every day, even including weekends. And in our first month, now people don't understand the power of compounding effect. In our first month of April, by the time we end our first month, we shall have made $282 in profit by just earning 1% every day. And 1% is around $10 a day. And so we shall not withdraw our money. The next month, our starting capital will be $1,282. And so in May, we shall make $463. And it means if we add up the total, we shall have $1,745. In the month of June, we shall focus on taking $1,744 and make $607. So it means in the end of June, we shall have $2,353. And so we shall use our $2,353 to trade again in the month of July. And we shall make a profit of $850, which will make our total capital now to be $3,203. And so this is how we are going to be compounding our money. We are going to be getting our principal, which is our capital, and bringing it into the trade the next month. Is it possible to make 1% every day? Powerful. I want to use 2 different ways. You can be able to pick 1% every day. The first way is to use my brother Harry. Harry is my friend, business partner. We cooperate together. And he has a project of releasing signals every day. And these signals have already been posted on the group. And so Since these signals have been already posted for you on the group, what you need to do is very, very simple. Get into our Telegram group, Team Eagles International. It's our main Telegram group. Okay. Okay, Team Eagles International, we have been present for the last 9 months in business. We know what we talk about, and we know when it comes to the crypto market space. Okay, here we go. And so these are these signals from our brother Harry. And trade basically using the one shot on these signals and take off 1% every day. And if you do it every day for the next 731 days, you'll have your 1,000 being compounded. That's the first way. The second way, okay, I want to go to how to use the Royalq application. That's the second way. You can use your own application without begging for anyone's signal. And okay, let me get to that. Today you are taking me in so many directions, but it's fine. Okay, I'm trying to answer. Wow, beautiful. I love this. Okay, now, Julius, can I be able to pick signals by myself? Basically, you can. Come on, general. Tap on percentage change. Look at these signals, all right? Look at these coins. There is lead, there is RSR, Acro. Before you pick these coins, you basically always need to look at how they are changing in percentage. My team in Masaka, basically they do this and they never cry for anyone's signals. I love that. Big up team Masaka. And they just need to look at how these particular coins are changing. Either they are moving from negativity in percentage change to positivity. And if they see that volatility, you can be able to choose any coin, buy it low, and as you are buying it low, don't invest in all your capital. Even if it is going to be in one shot, it's usually 10% to 20% of your capital. For example, I pick and I put in around $15. Okay. And as this coin keeps on improving, I invest in more like that. So that's how you are able to pick the coin by yourself. You look at how they are changing in percentage. And basically, your goal is not to be in these trades for a long time. Your goal is only and only to make only and only 1%. 1%, that's your goal. You don't need too much from the market because you are thinking long term. 2, you can also follow the signals that we provide every day onto the groups if you don't have the time to come up here and look at how these coins are changing in percentage and pick one by yourself. And pick one by yourself. Wow. There is one that is doing very well here. But usually I don't love to overtrade. Okay, I hope my message is home. I know today questions will be many, but I'll try to do my best. Okay. Now, I've talked about so many things, but I want to give a recap to what I've been explaining. I still read 100 plus. Thank you for sharing this link. 1, I talked about being a passive trader. And as a passive trader, you are focusing on 5% per month, no emotions attached. And you can decide to use a copy trader or a master trader to trade. And I showed you how you pick one. 2, you can basically become your own trader if you're not comfortable with paying gas fees. And how do you do that? You don't want to pay a strategy fee as someone trading for you. You pick 3 basic coins, 3 that you love. The love comes from going to CoinMarketCap and reading about the project behind this particular coin that you love. In the world we are in right now, there are 3 major industries that are doing well. One of them are the NFTs, all right? And others is the Web3. Now we have coins that are into those categories, that are available for trading. We have those that are doing well in the Web3 technology, and one of them is GRT. So you go and read about it. It doesn't mean you trade it today. And my goal usually, I read 1 coin a day. You know, me, I understand the power of compounding. I don't need to be an expert in trading to start doing anything. I start today, I read about Ethereum. No pressure, no emotions attached. Understand Ethereum, okay? So when someone sends me a signal, I say, no. because now I know what I'm talking about. Someone sends me a signal and tells me, Julius, trade this coin. When I understand the project behind the coin and how the project is doing right now, I say, no, I will not trade that one. Why? You understand? Because now you understand where you are going. People are not taking you with blind eyes and telling you, just continue, everything will be well. Okay, now for you, you are trading with a cycle. Now, if you don't have the time to do that, then you decide to trade the one shot. When you decide to trade the one shot, don't trade everything. It's just another big challenge. Some of you, you want to trade everything. People could provide 10 signals a day, and I trade 1. I don't need to trade all the signals. I say, okay, I have my $1,000, for example. Okay, maybe I have $200. Let me go minimum. I have $200. Okay, and I want to trade this signal. What is the name? Okay, for example, I have signals that I'm not sure that were given to me. Let me say the signal is RSR, for example. I usually make sure if I don't understand a signal, I don't send it to the group. No, I don't send something that I'm not sure of. Now, RSR. I have $200 I want to trade. I get 150. I put my 150 in RSR. They say, take 10%. I say, I'll take 3%. I don't become greedy. Someone tells me, Julius, take 2%. I take 1.5 because I'm new. I don't want to risk the whole 2%. Someone tells me, Julius, take 1.5. I take 1.3. Or I take 1.1. So that me, I get out of the market faster than anybody. I take little because I don't suffer from the 3 C's: contrasting, comparing, and complaining. I don't have these 3. I don't have them in my life. I don't contrast, I don't compare, and I don't complain. I usually ask my uplines. I don't go to my upline, any of my upline, to complain. No, I don't. Because I don't have those characteristics with me. So someone sends a signal and says, take 10%. Even if someone posts on the group that he has made $1 million on GST, ladies and gentlemen, by the time all of you woke up, I was out of this trade with my 5%. I made my 8%, I think 8%. They said 20%, 10%. I said, I'm not a trader. I'll take 8%. By morning, me, I was out. Someone sent me, hey, I'm at 12%. Hey, you continue safe journey. No emotions attached. Why? Because that is enough for me for now. So they can send like 10 signals. I trade 2. I have reserve. When this one short signal goes against me, I buy in $10. I move the average price close to the current price. It goes down a bit. I come back, I put in some $10, and I'll get out of the market faster than anybody. The reason is not to make profit. Profit is guaranteed. But the reason is to make sure I get out of any coin I trade faster. That's the reason of trading. I get out, I take some profit, and I wait for another signal. If you are using the one shot to trade, if you don't want that way to trade, use the cycle. Either trade by yourself, get good capital, find a coin to trade, give it a strategy, or use a copy trader. And that's all. If you want the one shot, please don't put all your money in these coins and die in floating loss and keep giving reasons. I'm in floating loss. Once the market goes against you, do manual replenishment, tap on buy, market price, put in $10. Some few minutes. Wait a bit. Check up in the afternoon. Is it in profit, still in floating? Oh, I need to be new again in the market. The goal is to be new again in the market. That's the goal. The goal is to be new. How do you become new? By buying a little bit more, a little bit more. That's how you become new in the market. People told me, Julius, why is it that you are out of JST? I woke up, I was going to do my night shift, and I went to my trade. I found JST, I said, hey, let me add in $20. I became new in the market. When it started to pump, I was out than anybody. So become new in the market. Don't say, I put my 1,000, I will wait for 8%. My friend, even if there is a super trader, no trader controls the market. The market can take a different direction, even right now when it is in blue. So why do you depend on anybody? Don't depend on anybody for your results. Don't depend on anybody for your results. Nobody controls the market. And this is the video I wanted to play for you. Now it's ready. I play this, answer 2 questions, and we call it a today. Like I informed you, those in Kampala, I'll be here not for long. Just a few. Okay, I want to play you this video. Right, I hope it's ready. Let me just get it on my second phone. It's very short, 3 minutes. Then I listen to your questions. And my topic, I won't do the API binding. I'll just send a video about the API binding. Okay, this is my video. Focusing on what you don't control in life is one of the deadly things that will disturb you. Let's go.
So here's the truth. Most of us know that so many things in our world are outside of our control, right? The way other people act, the way they behave, the way they think, yada, yada, yada. But if we want to be happy, if we want to be successful, if we want to be determined towards our dreams, then we need to make a clear distinction between that which we can control and that which we can't. And if we're wise, we put the lion's share of our attention on that which we can control, which is our thoughts, our feelings, our behavior, and our responses and reactions to what happens. There's a great quote that sums this up by Pastor Chuck Swindoll, and it goes like this. Life is 10% of what happens to me and 90% how I react to it. And I think that sums up what we all need to do all the time.
Okay, I'll play this again. Ladies and gentlemen, if you want to be successful in this opportunity that we have for you of trading, it's very, very important for you to focus on what you can control. We can never control the market. And so we should never 100% focus on the market. We just need to have strategies that can help us get out of the market as soon as possible. And I've been able to give you the strategies. But if you want to win big time, you can control one thing in the Royalq business, and that is how many people you speak to about this opportunity. That's the only thing you can control. And if you keep on doing that, you'll have a team of people that are trading. And whenever they will be making profit, you'll also be making a portion of that. And so I've given you strategies never to sit in too much floating loss. I've given you strategies on how to keep trading. I've given you strategies to keep winning. Even if in one shot, you ain't not to take everything. Someone says 2%, you say, I'll take at least 1.5. Okay. You go in some little floating, you have a reserve currency, you have some reserve funds in your USDT Binance account. Make sure buying $10. Skip some minutes, buying $10. That's all. So I want to listen to your questions in the next 5 minutes, and it will be a morning now, and I'll be changing my location to my past meetings here in Kampala. My brothers and sisters in Kenya and Nairobi, I'll be there to, I'll not tell you the day, but I'll be there on Saturday. That will be the 9th. And we shall be at Mainland Hotel from 10 a.m. to the evening, 6 p.m. East Africa Standard Time. Those in Kenya. So we shall be into there. So get ready. It will be a mega amazing event. I'll be with my brother from Nigeria. That is Emakara. And that will be Emakara from Nigeria. We shall be in Kenya. Okay, see you soon. Those from that side. So question and answer. Question and answer. Okay. Question and answer session. Let me start with my brother, Isaac. Isaac from Tanzania. Good morning, sir. Leader Isaac from Tanzania. Good morning. Okay, it seems he's not around. John K. John K, please. Are you on the call?
Good. Is it good? Good morning, sir.
Yeah, good morning.
Thanks for the presentation. I've really got something, and I still have a question on the question you answered about to become new in the market. The one thing I want you to address me. How do I add in some more money? Is it depending on the capital depending on the amount in the floating loss? And anyway, I want to know how can I add in that money such that I can come out of that red sign on the screen.
Okay, now John,
yes.
Where are you joining us from?
Sorry?
Which country are you?
I'm in Uganda, sir.
You're in Uganda. That's beautiful.
Yeah,
now, look at this. Look at this particular coin is called Sun, right?
Yeah, I can see.
It has a floating loss of negative 0.82, right?
Yeah.
And if I want to get out of this coin faster, right? I can come here, right? You see that? You see the average price?
Yeah, I can see.
You see the current price?
Yes.
I tap on buy.
Buy.
Market price. Okay, now not the following. Look at the position amount. Look at the average price. The position quantity. The current price. Now, if I tap on market price here, okay, and I put in $10, right?
Yes.
My average price will move from 0.1655 now 0.1654. Have you seen that?
Yeah, it is here. Yeah, estimated average price 0.1654. Yeah.
No. If I add in $100, for example, you see that?
Yes.
It is from 0.1648 now.
Yes.
You see, it's getting closer to the current price. You see that?
Yes.
Now, if I want to do manual replenishment to this and win in time, I don't put in the $100 once, right?
Okay.
I put in $10. If I don't want to go in for the margin calls, all right, setting up the margin calls, okay? But the market falls by 0.2, so I put in $10 and I give it some time.
Yes.
I come back again later. If it has not yet bounced, I put in $10 again. I'm buying at different intervals, either cheaper or a little bit more expensive, but different levels in the market. It means I'm new in the market at this particular point. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes, I get you.
And once this coin is just having a little upward movement, I want to show you. You see, IUSD is still, the change percentage is in negative, all right?
I can see it.
But I'm in blue.
Okay. Okay.
So
It means that you added.
I'm new in the market for this particular coin. And
okay.
so, like for example, me, this could be my approach, right?
Yes.
I could say, let me sell my Bitcoin. I'm giving you an example. I could say, let me sell my Bitcoin. Let me just show you. Okay, I sell my Bitcoin. I make $4 out of that. I get out of that trade.
Yes.
Okay?
Yeah.
I come here on BTC, but Beck is doing well. Now, I transfer the money the other side that I've made, okay, which I have now. I come here on Sun. I buy market price, and I press in, let me say $100, all right? Let me show you. Now, there is someone who's already trading this coin, right? And he has been on it for a very long period of what? Time. But now me, I'm new on this coin.
Okay.
You see what I mean? Now,
yes. Yes.
0.164, then the one is 0.1649. You see the difference? I can still move it closer.
I can see the difference. It is close.
Close. Let me move it closer now with more $100. If I have more money. I'm just showing you. You see? Now, from 47, from 49 now to 47. You see that?
Yes, I can see. Okay.
Now, very soon, very soon, when this particular coin is trying to move up, right? I can get in blue and get out of this particular coin than anybody else that has been on this trade. I'm getting the difference.
I'm getting the difference.
Because I have some reserve. And so I don't focus on making too much profit because now I already have my $28.
Wow.
So instead of me waiting to make $50, right, on Bitcoin, I better take 3. Understanding what I'm saying?
I understand.
Me, I don't focus on taking too much at one time. I better take little, but I keep making more profit.
And more.
So I can still get out of Beck, and I still focus on 2 coins that I have now at hand.
Okay.
And so that is my approach to the business. I hope now it's okay with you.
It's okay, but okay. My next question is: if you add in that another amount and you become new to the market, the profit decreases or it increases? The profit you get.
The profitability.
Yeah.
How will the profit decrease? The profit of the robot is an instruction that this robot will take off 10%, all right?
Yeah.
That's the instruction. So it will only sell, right? If the percentage here is 10.
Okay.
You get my point. For example, ISP is trying to float a little bit, buy market price $10. I play with my money because I have some reserve. You understand?
Yes, I understand you.
And so whenever I increase the money, I increase the profitability. So it will take now not 10% of 100 and something, now 125. I have more coins that it will take profit from. I hope you understand.
Yes, I get you.
And like you see, it gets to blue, it gets to red, it gets to blue because I'm playing my game right, okay?
Yeah.
I hope now it's okay with you. So don't put all your money once on one trade.
Okay, sir. Thank you very much, Sebo.
All right. Thank you, sir.
All right.
Yes, Isaac.
Okay, good morning, sir.
Morning, sir.
Okay, I think the question which I have, I think you have already answered this. It's like John just asked the question. So I'm got you.
All right. Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much, Isaac. I hope now you're okay.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. And that marks the end of our program tonight. This morning, we catch up again at 8 p.m. South Africa Standard Time. And there, basically and purely, we are talking about our prospects, presenting the opportunity to them. And today, I'll be starting afresh our new program. Been a little bit crazy. In the evening, you have issues with your app, right? You have issues with your app. Even when I speak about it, it doesn't get into your mind, right? You are confused. You say, Julius, I really need attention. Okay. Starting today, ladies and gentlemen, it will be immediately after the main Zoom call. Immediately after the main Zoom call, I'll just drop down for 30 minutes. And after those 30 minutes, I'll come for 1 full hour, right? 1 full hour. You have issues with your app. You don't understand what I'm talking about. Maybe you are new in the business and you need to go slow and I'm too fast, right? You need to go slow and I'm too fast. I'll be there step by step. I need API binding. How can I put 0.2? When I press, it doesn't get in. So I want to basically to help those people that are too slow, not too fast like me, because we are different people, maybe by age, maybe by location, so many factors. Maybe you're a busy person and doing this part-time, and when I come here in the morning, you don't have the time to be here. All right, you have team members don't have time to be here. So starting today, I'm going to be doing this for the next 90 days. Ladies and gentlemen, very crazy, hard work ethic. Please don't compete on me and say, Julius, you're working very hard. So be ready. If you're ready to go for that, then you deserve success. Let's go together to the top. I see another hand here. I thought I was done. Okay, let me answer this. But I will. If I don't answer you, I'll push you back in the evening. Let me start with Daniel.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Fine, sir. Fine, sir.
At the same time. You are damaged.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, I hear you now.
Okay, all right. Thank you very much. Yesterday there was a coin I put on trade like that, and maybe let me show you my screen. Maybe you can.
No. Explain.
Okay,
There's no emotion in trading.
Is this IOST coin yesterday? But now I'm putting I can see it on floating loss about -7 on the coin, already on floating loss now. So how can I now come out of the floating loss?
But I've been explaining that for the last 1 hour and a half, and I've just done it several times. Okay, you just need to put in some little money in a repeated process, right? The other thing is it's a signal.
Okay.
Be patient. Listen to me, my brother. Be patient as you are trading.
Okay.
You know, and put in some money buy or some little. No, even me, I'm at floating loss. Okay. I'm also not seated in profit. So just be patient as you trade.
Okay.
Make sure you are new into the market by putting in some $10, and basically you'll get out of that.
All right. Thank you very much.
All right. Crazy background. Okay. Yes, Leonard.
Hello.
Yes, Bernard. Bernard.
Good morning, sir.
Morning.
Please, I'm new to this trading and Royalq. I started 2 months ago, I'm still trying to learn more about it to know more. So my issue here, what I have here is that about this one shot. Most of the time they do send some signals on WhatsApp. I don't really know how can someone trade one shot on using Royalq app, because on Binance the difference, there's a difference between trading on Binance and trading on Royalq. So I don't know how to trade one shot on Royalq using the Royalq app because of those trade settings. I don't know how to set those stuff then. So that's what I want to know about how to trade the one shot on Royalq.
Okay, I will drop a video onto the Telegram group after here. So go to the Telegram group, Team Eagles International. Please, I'll drop a video. Watch that and learn what to do.
Okay. All right, sir. Thanks, sir.
All right, ladies and gentlemen.
I still have one thing, sir. Hello. Hello, sir.
Yes, I'm listening.
Those signs on the coins are like they are different colors. Some are blue, some are green, some are a little bit like red colors. I want to know the difference. What those colors means. What does the blue colors stand for? Market.
Let's look at this. This is showing profit, right?
Yeah.
And this is showing the coin is going down according to your entry price in the market. The other is showing floating loss, the other is showing floating profit. Floating profit is showing you how much it is happening that you are about to take, right? Floating loss is showing you how much loss is happening at this particular coin, right? That's the difference. And if the coin is in gray, don't trade. If it is in green, it means you put in what you call a preset price. So it is waiting to pick up the trade, all right?
Okay. All right. Thanks, sir.
Okay. Right. Thank you, everybody, for being on our call today, ladies and gentlemen. We meet again. Invite your prospects at 8 p.m. South Africa Standard Time. We have amazing leaders, and I myself, we shall be taking you step by step. But today is, I need to confirm, today is a Tuesday. I don't know whether I'm right, but I need to check up if there will be an international Zoom call. I'll also be posting it on the different groups. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. We meet again in the evening and the next Zoom calls. Pay attention on your groups. Find some signals. Focus on yourself, making 1% of your capital. Enjoy your trades. Let's make the money together and buy everybody.